The concept of Meet Symposia is that it is a group of conferences that are super specialized in multiple areas, including interventional oncology, multidisciplinary oncology, Meet Aorta, which is for aortic disease, arterial vascular disease, venous vascular disease, portal disease, and pulmonary disease, as well as the Meet Symposia, the sessions themselves, which is embolization, musculoskeletal interventions, and miscellaneous intervention. Fourthly, there is Meet Stroke, which is for neurovascular interventions such as stroke, AVMs, and neurovascular aneurysms. The concept also of Meet Symposia is that it is an open access conference for the participation of regional and international societies and conferences, such as in this case, this year, the Society of Intervention Radiology based in the United States, guest symposium from the USA and Europe, as well as the Turkish Society of Interventional Radiology.
MEET-IO stands for Middle East Endovascular Therapy and Interventional Oncology. The MEET-IO definitely is MEET-IO is basically intended to transfer the technology and the know-how from the developed countries like the United States and several countries in Europe into Egypt, basically in the field of interventional oncology. Recently, interventional oncology has become the mainstay for treatment of several diseases. That includes hepatocellular carcinoma, which is the liver cancer, among other cancers. So interventional oncology now plays a very important role as part of the management algorithm for lots of diseases.
Meet Stroke this year in one of the big seminars in Meet Symposia. A lot of cases and a lot of diseases has been discussed within. Started from carotid stenting, subarachnoid hemorrhage treatment, aneurysm coiling, flow diverter stents, and stroke units, and how to help Egypt in building and establishing well-established and stroke units with good equipment, and also to spread the information among the patients and Egyptian doctors and doctors from the Middle East and Africa.
So this is the second year that we've been doing the Meet Symposia. This year, a new addition to Meet Symposia is Meet Stroke, and this focuses mostly on the management of acute stroke and the endovascular therapies that are applied to this disease. The management of these conditions, especially acute stroke, the importance of it is that it has a drastic impact on the quality of life of patients afterwards if it is successful. The imperative thing is to get a table time from the time of the occurrence of the stroke to the time that they are on the table within a very short period of time. Usually it's within 30 minutes is preferable, but up to an hour there are options that still can be offered. And if the procedure is successful in removing the clot that causes the stroke, a lot of these patients do go on to get, if not a complete recovery, a very substantial amount of recovery of their motor and speech functions.
Samah Gabra, General Manager, Northeast Africa for Philips.
Hi, I'm Rebecca Offner with Surefire Medical.
My name is Mr. Fathallah Abdulaziz. I'm the clinical specialist for the company, Penumbra Company.
Hi, I'm Paul Gerlanda, Director of Sales for the Middle East and Africa for Certex Medical.
I'm Rawad Abu Dahan. I come from Boston Scientific. I'm the marketing manager responsible for peripheral interventions and oncology.
My name is Veronica Prieto. I am one of the medical science liaison for Gervais LLC, which is the Gervais US representation.
My name is Ashraf Abu Layl. I work for Siemens Healthineers, and I'm the business manager responsible for angiography systems in the Middle East.
My name is Hani Hariz. I'm working in Terumo company.
My name is Eric van Hovenis. I'm the business director for image-guided therapy at Philips.
This is our first time in this event. Last year we were not present here, and we heard from the media and from the doctors that is one of the important conferences, so we decided to participate as partners in this conference this year.
We want to return next year, and we hope to meet more physicians in this environment and in this part of the country.
We like to recognize this Meet Symposium. Of course, today it is together with Safir, which is very interesting. And I would like to evaluate, but it's one of these congresses which is very important for interventional radiology in Africa.
Well, actually, no, I participated last year. It was the first time for Meet.io, and it was a great success from day one. And that's why we decided to participate as well this year and next years as well.
Well, Meet Symposia, I think it's a promising symposium. It's growing in number, definitely. This is our second year. Unfortunately, last year I couldn't be here, but my colleagues were. And all I heard was positive feedback about this symposium. And I can see it for myself this year. It's a great collaboration between doctors in the field of peripheral interventions and oncology.
We are here for the second time in Meet.io Symposia in Cairo. Our company is specialist to treat acute stroke ischemias by thrombectomy. And the big difference from this year comparing to next year is we have more and more space, more and more dedicated topics to our specialties. I think this will be a great event for all of the companies present here, and to present all our specialties and how is the main goal for all the device company, which is how to treat the best way the patient, and to know that actually with our devices, stroke is not like something we cannot have a solution. We have different solutions to provide to physicians and for the patients.
We started working with Meet.io from the very beginning, from the inception of the idea till now.
Meet Symposia is a great formula for success.
Meet Symposium means it's an opportunity for education in Africa to help people in an area which is very difficult and where we will find all the necessity in order to grow this interventional radiology territory.
Meet Symposia is a new window. I see it's a window that allows some fresh air, I would say, from education coming from the US, North America in general, to the African continent. In Africa we have an issue, we have lots of equipments, but we don't have trained doctors. And I think Meet.io is playing a very, very important role in this respect. And getting this knowledge to the doctors in Egypt and in Africa is going to make a huge difference. And one doctor, I believe, in my opinion, much better than 10 equipments.
Well, I think it is the biggest gathering for interventional oncologists in the Middle East.
Meet Symposia is one of the best conferences in Egypt where the topics are very interesting, and it will help patients and users of the products to know more technology and more techniques to be used for the safety of the patient.
Really promising.
Meet Symposia is the future.
Meet Symposium is outstanding.
Meet Symposia is fire.